What's up, Laker fans? The Lakers snapped a 9-game losing streak, beating the Hawks 132 to 113. Let's take a look at how it all went down. This was my second favorite game of the season for Ingram behind the Cleveland game. I want to focus on his passing and decision making because I think he made several plays that he wouldn't have not too long ago. He gets the bump here and could go up for the mid-range jumper if he wants, but this is a better play. However, when you drive and kick like this, you want to fill the empty corner. He replaces to the wing rather than the corner and gets in the way of Lopez attacking the closeout. That stalls the play and now we reset. Atlanta ices the screen and Ingram's really good at dragging two defenders and hitting the pop man. On this one, he drives into the paint and gets walled off. That's fine, no need to rush the mid-range jumper here, just kick it out and keep going. Now watch this swim move that he gives Prince. He's actually really physical with his hands. That gets him into the teeth of the defense, and again, rather than forcing the mid-range shot, he kicks it out to the open man. He gets a turnover on this one, but that's in part because of poor spacing. He rejects the screen and draws a second defender. If KCP drops to the level of the ball, this is an open corner three, but Ingram still shouldn't be making this pass in traffic. Ingram also made two really nice swing passes that I thought got a teammate an open shot. He did a nice job of keeping his head up in transition and looking for the open man. He was lucky to not get called for a charge here, but it was good to see him driving and kicking. He had a little more trouble on pick and rolls, which has been a theme throughout the year. They run some weave action here, and it ends with Bazemore weakening the screen. But that's hard to do in a single gap because the help defender is so close. The right read here is probably Kuzma a step to his left, but Ingram gets away with it without a turnover. While it wasn't perfect, his better understanding of when to pass rather than shoot led to an efficient night. They don't hedge on this, so he goes all the way to the rack. If he continues to have this sort of pass-shot decision-making, his efficiency is going to go way up. I love the hesitation and then the pivot away from the defenders on this one. He had a couple of good post possessions in this game, but I want to carry on with the theme first. He gets to this point and decides that he doesn't have a good shot, and he's right. Randle should be spaced out behind the three-point line, but Ingram makes the correct pass. However, Ingram should be replacing corner down by the score graphic rather than where he goes. The only shot that he missed was the only shot that he shouldn't have taken. No need for a mid-range pull-up this early in the shot clock. He did much of his work off of the ball, including two beautiful spot-up threes. This was my favorite play of the night, where he backcuts the overplay, Lopez reads it, and he gets a dunk. Taurean Prince hops into position, and when both feet are off of the ground, you can't change direction. On the defensive end, I thought he was especially good in help defense. and Luke did this pretty cool thing with him at the end of the first quarter. This is called pre-switching. So Ingram's in the corner and Nance is defending the guy that's going to set the ball screen. Ingram and Nance switch so that it's Ingram that chases the ball screener once he goes to set that screen. Now they switch again with Ingram on the ball handler, and he's much better equipped to do that than Nance is. The result is a good contest and a miss at the end of the quarter. The Lakers scored an incredible 42 fast break points in this game, much of it coming from their second unit. Luke took Lonzo out early in the first and third quarters because he was tired, and that allowed him to get some run with this unit. It worked beautifully because everybody was on a string defensively, hedging and recovering and closing out hard. This then got converted into fast break points on the other end. I think a lineup like this is able to work because both Lonzo and Josh Hart are really good defensive rebounders. Nance and Kuzma can get pushed around by other bigs a bit, so this helps protect against that. They also made several excellent outlet passes. And Kuzma is able to go coast to coast. Kuzma had a couple of excellent passes in the fourth as well. And I thought this was Kuzma's best defensive game in a while. Josh Hart gets back cut right here, but Kuzma's got his back. In the half court, it was a lot of double high ball screens with Nance diving and Kuzma popping. This allows Kuzma to attack closeouts. The Lakers also run this variation where one big sets the cross screen for the other. Alright, that'll do it for this one. As you may have heard, I'm doing this full time now. My goal is to create consistent and thoughtful content that helps you enjoy the Lakers on a deeper level. I'm very much dependent upon Laker fans to continue this work, so if you believe in what I do, please click on either the Venmo or Patreon link below and donate. Thanks so much, guys. I'll catch you next time.